Welcome back, guys. Today I've got an MTD snowblower with blown belts, and specifically the auger belts. There's two belts that drive the auger pulley on this machine. Now I just want to show you exactly why the belts broke on this machine. The owner originally thought it was because some slush froze into the impeller right inside here specifically, but that's not the case. This is the reason why it's cracked over here. So again, when you lift up the handlebars to move the machine, it does tend to separate. And here's the crack specifically on this one. It's enough to throw the balance off. It's enough to make it where these parts aren't going to be stuck together properly. There will be a bit of shifting between the two parts, which is really bad for the auger belts. Like this, the front end wants to tilt forward, and it's got the auger pulleys attached to it, so it makes the belts go off and come off the pulleys, and then either get damaged or snap. It'll make the belts kind of go like this or like that, so they will come off and break. Just thought I'd make this video again, just a quick reminder that when you buy a snowblower, always check to make sure that it's not cracked over here where it joins the two parts together. The best way to repair this is to replace the whole front auger housing. You can also weld a crack sometimes and get away with it, but I don't like doing that for customers unless they specifically want that, because if it breaks in a short period of time, they're going to think you didn't do a good job. Alright, I've got it apart. I'm just going to show you a close-up look of the actual damage. Where I showed you the crack previously, here it is. The bolt was actually completely detached. If you look down here, there's more cracks over here, and on the other side as well here. Here's a long crack here where the chute bolt's on. And even up here. So all these cracks put together add to the deterioration of this blower housing. So eventually all this damage will cause the belts to come off. Now if this was my own personal blower and I didn't have much money, I probably would try welding it. But for a customer, what I'm going to do is recommend a new housing or a good used one. And hopefully that will be worth it for him instead of buying another snowblower. Probably he's going to go for a used housing, because to put in a new one will be pretty expensive, and sometimes people would rather just buy a brand new snowblower at that point. So if you look at the blower, it's in good condition. It doesn't really have any cracks down here. If there are, they're very small and they can be welded. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and you can see me in my next video.